Now, until now, we were calculating the new profit sharing ratio, the sacrifice ratio, or the gaining ratio. Let us see what are the goodwill entries, accounting entries, which are made for goodwill on admission of a partner. If you think about it logically, if there are existing partners who give up something in the favor of new partner, right, this new partner will pay them for the goodwill that they have created in the business, right? And what is the proportion in which this should be paid? This should be paid in the ratio of the sacrifice they have made. Unless there is something specific agreement, we assume that the payment of the goodwill is credited to the old partners in their sacrifice ratio. And the reason for that is it is an assumption that whatever is the value of the goodwill has been contributed equally by the partners or proportionately by the partners in the ratio in which they are sharing their profits. Alex and Jenix are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. Or in other words, 3/5, 2/5. They admitted Sandbox as a partner for 1/5 share in profit. So Sandbox becomes a partner for 1/5 share in profit. Right? Let's see if there's something else which is given. Who brought in rupees 80,000 for his 1/5 share in profits as premium for goodwill. So what we are told is that Sandbox got 1/5 share of the new firm, and to buy this share he's brought 80,000, which is what? It is not the capital, it is the premium for goodwill that he is bringing in. Right? Record the necessary journal entries in the book of the firm on Sandbox admission. The new profit sharing ratio will be 2:2:1, or 2/5, 2/5, and 1/5. Now, the accounting entry for goodwill is quite simple, right? So when a new partner brings in his share of goodwill, we will debit the bank account by the amount that he has brought in, bank account debit, to Sandbox. No, the entry is made directly to the goodwill premium account. How much? 80,000. This premium for goodwill account actually belongs to the old partners, right? So we will transfer this to the old partners capital account. Okay, so goodwill premium account debit 80,000 to the existing partners. Who are the existing partners? Alex and Genix. But the issue is, what should be the amount which should come here? Now for this, while you will learn this separately, there could be three situations. A partner may gain something, he may lose something, or he may be neutral, which means he neither gains something or nor loses something. If he is neutral, there is nothing we need to do to his capital account. If he is lost or sacrificed, he will get his share in the goodwill to the extent that he's lost. If he gains, which also could be an example in some cases, which we will see during the course of our curriculum, then even he needs to bring in money. But many a times what happens is, instead of bringing in the money, we just debit his capital account, right? So for this, let's first find out how much is the gain or the loss or the neutrality ratio of Alex and Genix. So we will find out the sacrifice ratio for Alex and Genix. How do you calculate the sacrifice? It is the old ratio. How much was that? 3/5 and 2/5. 3/5, 2/5 minus the new profit sharing ratio. The new ratio is 2/5, 2/5 between Alex and Genix. Now, incidentally, just in the last case, as we saw, in case of Genix, his old share was 2/5, his new share is also 2/5. So he has neither gained anything nor lost anything, which is this neutrality thing that I told you. In the case of Alex, if you just take the LCM, you will get 3 minus 2, 1/5 share, right? So it is basically Alex who has given up his 1/5 share in profits to Sandbox, right? And he is the one who should get the credit for this entire premium which has been bought by Sandbox. Genix is not going to get anything, right? So the accounting entry which will be passed in this case will be goodwill premium account debit to Alex account. I hope you would have understood this video and concept. If you want, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking this link over here, right? And stay updated about more videos which we are posting for the upcoming examination.